How many of us have gone to a doctor and we look at our symptoms for whatever it is that we're facing, and it all looks confusing? This happens to everyone, right? And based on all the symptoms you say to them, you feel like they will feel as confused as you do. They're not going to have solutions for you. Well, that's probably how a person feels when they have auditory processing disorder, or if their kid has auditory processing. They think that all of this evidence is going to confuse us and overwhelm us like it confuses and overwhelms them. The cool thing is that audiologists who specialize in auditory processing disorder can actually categorize these difficulties. So they can separate each color of these jelly beans or each category of each jelly bean into their own separate jars. And when we separate them into their own separate jars, we can get super clear on what a person's problem is, the severity of their problem, and also solutions. We don't necessarily talk about curing auditory processing, but we can reduce the impact of auditory processing disorder through something especially called auditory training. Auditory training is where we actually train our brain so that we can understand what we're hearing better. The amazing thing is that when we compare a person's test results and their symptoms, we can figure out their problems. And when we know what their problems are, we can figure out solutions. And that gives us clarity.